Magic the Gathering. Let's talk about it. So I am fairly new to Magic the Gathering. I think I've only been playing for like I've been playing Magic for like 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 or 7 months. That was really bad. Holy shit, I gave myself secondhand embarrassment. But yeah, so here's a little bit about what I've been playing. This right here is my bulk. I mean, I have like an entire deck box full of bulk. Some of it I do have listed on my eBay, but I need to continue posting that. I have sold like a handful of like cards on eBay because I mostly like to trade cards usually when I meet up with like friends or when I see like when I play with my boyfriend's friends. I like to go through their bulk, take a couple of cards, or like ask them like, do you want this card, whatever. Like I usually like to like trade my cards. But so yeah, this deck box is full of my bulk. I have like Final Fantasy bulk. I just added some Lorwyn bulk. I'll probably add that clip after this of me opening up that Lorwyn play booster. What else? Besides Lorwyn and like Final Fantasy, I have some Innistrad Remastered stuff. I have some Crimson Vow stuff. Phyrexia. I just have a lot of bulk in here. But moving on to the 2 commander decks that I have. One of them is black and red. This is Rakdos, and then this one is oh my god, this one is mono black. Yeah, so this is a precon, Rakdos precon that I've updated or upgraded heavily. This is the Crimson Vow Vampiric Bloodline deck. So for this deck, my commander, this one is, I love this deck box. It's 3D printed, but this deck, my commander is Strefon Marer Progenitor. But yeah, everything that I have for this deck, including like my dice and like my play mat, even my play tube, it's all like red and black. Yeah, this one is, it's mostly vampires and a little bit of demons, creatures of the night. Yeah, but this deck, since it was the first deck that I got, I have heavily modified this deck, like heavily upgraded it. It is still a bracket 2, but I don't know why the last clip cut off, but this is still a bracket 2 deck. So yeah, I just like to upgrade it every once in a while. So that is my Rakdos deck. As for my next deck, this is actually something that I built pretty recently. This one I built completely by myself, even though I've only been playing Magic for a little while. But this is a mono black tribal vampire deck that I built myself, right? It took a couple of months, and even this deck I'm still upgrading to this day. Like, I have a couple of cards that I had bought a while back that I have not had the chance to put into this deck because I've just been like busy with like school and work, and like I just haven't had time to play Magic. And the only person I play Magic with is my boyfriend. And I see my boyfriend like once a week. I need more friends that play Magic. Overall, I need more friends that play Magic. Like, I have a friend of mine. I don't know why the camera's like not focused. I have a friend of mine who does play. Oh, I'm moving too much. I have a friend of mine who does play Magic, and I haven't had a chance to play with her because she lives on campus. I have a mess on my bed. She lives on campus, and so I only go to class on like Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I go for like an hour. But so yeah, I haven't had a chance to play with her. But I have hosted like events at my school to play Magic with more people, but I've only done like once. So hopefully there will be more of that in the future, so I can make more friends that play Magic. But yeah, so this mono black deck, my commander is Timothar Barnabas. He came in this Crimson Vow Precon, but I think I pulled a duplicate in like I pulled a duplicate because when I first got this deck, I knew like since I like first got it that I wanted to like upgrade it and mod it. So so that's what I did. I bought a lot of Crimson Vow like play boosters. I bought them all like on eBay because, you know, they don't print those anymore. So in this precon, actually there was a foiled Timothar, so I pulled a regular Timothar, so I switched them out and I made the foiled one my commander in this mono black deck. Also, a lot of these cards actually they are kind of like duplicates from Crimson Vow because there's a lot of vampires in there that I wanted to transfer over into here. So yeah, and a little thing about me is all the accessories that I buy for my, I don't know why it's moving so much. All the accessories that I buy for my decks are all going to be the same, like matching colors as everything else. So all the dice in this one match like the sleeves. Yeah. But in the foreseeable future, I do only see myself with either Rakdos decks or mono black decks. Yeah, so I definitely want to make it a goal of mine to collect all the Rakdos decks that Magic has released. I think so far there's only like 5. There's the Crimson Vow one, there's like Chaos Incarnate, there's that one, what's it called? There's that one Duskborn deck where like Valgavoth is the commander, and then there's like another 2. I don't remember them off the top of my head, but I know there's definitely like 5. And the one for Lorwyn that just came out, it could have been a Rakdos deck, but it does have green. So yeah, I do want that one though, the black, red, and green one. The Lorwyn precons are kind of tough. So yeah, that's what I'm doing so far. Yeah. On my free time, during my free time, I do like to scroll through eBay and look at cards that I can potentially upgrade my deck with. It was so bad these past couple of weeks. Like the first thing I would do when I woke up was scroll through eBay. Like I had an ungodly amount of screen time on eBay than like my other apps. If my screen time on Instagram is like 3-4 hours, why is eBay competing with my Instagram screen time? That's insane. Like, that's insane. Anyway, there's a couple of cards. I have these in the back of my bulk that I was supposed to add into this mono black deck. So here's a couple that I was supposed to add. Spreading Rot. This one is 5 mana. It's a sorcery. It's destroy target land and its controller loses 2 life. So that one I need to add. No, I think this one I took out, or I don't remember. I just have it here. This is Dusk Legion Zealot. This is 2 mana. Vampire Soldier. When Dusk Legion Zealot enters the battlefield, I draw a card and I lose 1 life. If my whole mono black deck, I'm just putting this out there, my whole mono black deck is centered around draining, I don't want to lose life myself, but at the same time it's draining and I'm getting life. Like a lot of these vampires have life link. I'm getting this life, so I could afford to put this one in, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Falcon Wrath Noble. I have this one in both. This is like my 3rd Falcon Wrath Noble card. I have this one in both decks. I do. Oh, this one. So I had found, besides eBay, I am a chronic Mercari like scroller enthusiast. I don't know, but I do look at a lot of Magic Gathering cards from there. And I had seen this one sorcery that I really wanted, and the seller was listing 4 together, so I bought all 4. And I was gonna put 2. I think I can put, like, the max amount of duplicates you can have in a deck, I think, is 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I got that information from my boyfriend, so go get mad at him. But anyway, there was 2, so I was like, you know what, 2 for me, 2 for my boyfriend, Rudy. 2 for Rudy, right? So I was like, okay, this one's Evil Reawakened. It is 5 mana. It's a little pricey, but it's return target creature from my graveyard to the battlefield with 2 additional 1/1 counters on it. Hello? That's like so good. Or in my eyes, it's like really good. So yeah, it's a little pricey, but I mean, I think the ability is really cool, especially like if there's a player targeting like one of my most, oh my god, like I do have one card that always gets targeted because of how cool he is. It's Anawan, Ruin Sage. I'll find him sometime and I'll show him to you guys. But Anawan, Ruin Sage always gets targeted, like without fail, every time I play him, because mind you, I have him in both of my decks. I have him in both decks, and every time I play him, he's always targeted because of his ability. But yeah, like this would be so cool. Like if he goes to my graveyard, imagine me getting to bring him back to the battlefield with 2 1/1 counters on him. Are you kidding me? Anyway, hella OP. I need to add that into my deck. And then, did I tell you guys about Spreading Rot? No? Yes? Maybe. I don't remember at this point. But Spreading Rot was actually a freebie I got with another vampire card that I had ordered. And the seller just sent it to me. So this was a 5 mana. Destroy target land. Its controller loses 2 life. That's kind of good. It's 5 mana, but it's kind of good. Then this one is Vampire Nocturnus. Now, there was a point in time that I had placed an order on eBay for like 20, I want to say there was like 20 cards that came. But all these cards, oh, that was really expensive. I spent like $70 on 20 cards. That was pretty expensive, right? But I honestly, it was Christmas money, so like I didn't really pay for that. It was Christmas money. But this one was the last card to arrive, and it took like 2 weeks. So I had already built this deck when everything came in, and this one came in like weeks later. So this one's Vampire Nocturnus. It's 4 mana, and its ability is play with the top card of my library revealed. As long as the top card of my library is black, Vampire Nocturnus and other vampire creatures I control get a 2/1.5 flying. It was kind of worth the wait. So yeah, that is definitely, those are some cards that I need to add in. Also, I have this one sitting up here. Honestly, it's not even my card. It's my boyfriend's, because, you know, like, we love each other and both of our bulk is in the same place. It's both. Also, if you notice that my deck boxes have a sound, it's because a lot of them are 3D printed, because I have a 3D printer, so why would I not 3D print my deck boxes? But yeah, we have our bulk together because we're in love.
Little Andy, soft in your newborn skin, only one. Little Andy, will you return again?
But this is his card, actually, from Final Fantasy. It's Iron Giant. It's 7 neutral mana, and it's like foiled. It's so pretty. It's a 6/6 artifact creature, and it has Vigilance, Reach, and Trample. So I low-key thought about making an entire deck of just like neutral mana, and definitely having this one somewhere in there, because I think this is a really cool card. Rudy, I'm gonna end up stealing that card from you. Like, just know I'm gonna steal that card from you. I'm so sorry. That's gonna be my card. Anyway, so those are the cards that I have that I need to add into my mono black deck. So yeah, I have them towards like I have them separated actually by a card sleeve, but I have those towards the back. And I don't know why this thing is like tracking me. I also bought like an abundance of cards when I was gonna make this black deck, and I had a lot of stuff left over, including lands. So there is potential to make another mono black deck, or I might just end up building my boyfriend a mono black deck centered around Sephiroth, Fabled Soldier, because he's been really wanting a mono black Sephiroth deck. But then again, I'm like, my boyfriend knows more about Magic than me. He's been playing Magic longer than I, right? So my only concern about building my boyfriend, I need to not show you guys my dirty bed. The only concern about building my boyfriend a deck is, one, it not being powerful enough. Two, well, obviously, as long as it's like a bracket 2, I think it'll be okay. But two, what if he doesn't like the cards that I put? What if he doesn't like the way I build it for him? And plus, I know he wants to build it for himself. So I don't want to take that away from him. You know what I mean? I think I'll just get him the Sephiroth card. And he can build it himself. And he can use all the extra bulk I have for like black. For like swamp. There's another card. Ooh. I really need to stop showing all my bed. I have a mess. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Let me just go look for the card and I'll be right back. I think that's better. Yeah. Okay. I found the card. Remember when I told you guys I had a lot of black bulk? I have a lot of black bulk. Like a lot of black bulk. Like a lot of black bulk. Like I think I have enough to the point where I can just make a whole other mono black deck like right now. Like an insane.
Bitch, I love the blog, but I hate the blog. Niggas
insane amount. Like this is, guys, that's a whole other deck. Like, are we dead ass? Anyway, the card that I want to show you guys was Rodolph Duskbringer. This is what I wanted to do. Was I actually wanted him to be my commander, but because he does cost only 5 black mana, but in his ability it says at the beginning of my end step I may pay 1 neutral, and then it says that either black or white. So I was like, it wouldn't really be considered a mono black deck if I put him in there. I think that would be like illegal, like in Magic terms. I don't know, guys. I told y'all I'm still new to Magic, so I don't know too much about the rules and stuff. I just know how to play, and I still suck at that.
Oh my god, dog.
Oh, hell, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass.
Anyways, so I couldn't really use him like I wanted to, but I think I am open to doing a black and white. I forgot what the name of it's called. Like is it Legion? Is it Classification? Faction? No, Faction is like Warhammer. You know how like black and red is like. I'll be right back. Continuing with the last clip, if black and red is like Rakdos, then black and white is Orzhov, right? So the only way I could imagine using Rodolph is in a black and white Orzhov deck, which I am open to doing that, but I low-key wanted to do black and white, but just make it all like angels. I think that would be really cool. I do like giving my decks themes. So like my mono black one is vampires. My Crimson Vow one is mostly vampires. I mostly like vampires. And so that's why I really liked Rodolph, because he was a vampire angel. I think that's so cool. But yeah, I would be open to doing a black and white Orzhov deck for him. I don't know where this video is going, but yeah, that there was a lot of cards I didn't end up putting in that that mono black deck. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff for like my boyfriend to build his own mono black deck. Also, there was a lot of cards that I wanted to add that had a lot of abilities that I didn't want to get too like I didn't want to get too lost in, because I was Frankensteining cards from like different sets and putting them all together in this mono black deck. Someone needs to keep count of the amount of times I've said mono black because I'm actually pissing myself off because I feel like I keep saying that. But yeah, like this card, I wanted to put in Necrogen Communion because it's foiled. Guys, I love pretty cards. I'm just a girl. But this one deals, or not deals, but sometimes the creatures have toxic 2 poison counters. Like, I don't want to have too many abilities or things like triggers. I don't want to have too many triggers where I forget, because I'm really bad at that. In my Crimson Vow deck, every time somebody is dealt damage when my commander is out, I get to create blood tokens. Guys, I forget that trigger in my own deck. And then this deck was gonna have a bunch of different ones. I was like, you know what? I need to cool it. So there's a lot of cards that I didn't end up using because they have a lot of like different triggers. I can barely remember one. So yeah, I have a lot of black bulk. So yeah, I also do have the bulk in here separated by colors. There's nothing that like explicitly separates them, right? But yeah, I mean, it's still separated to like some extent. So yeah, that was I was talking about my bulk. Yeah, you see, I forgot, and that is the wrong way. I forgot what I was talking about, and I can't even get this closed. Okay, so yeah, that was my magic decks, my Rakdos deck, my mono black deck, my bulk, and maybe even a potential Orzhov deck. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I have so far for you guys. I'll include the Lorwyn. What am I on? I'll include the Lorwyn Play Booster card pulling. Why am I blinking? You know what? I'll just put the clip in after this. Thank you for watching. Till next time. I don't fucking know. Bye. Lorwyn Eclipsed. I was at my local Target and I really wanted to pick up a play booster, so here it is. I've been really wanting one of the Lorwyn Eclipsed precons. Oh my god, I don't know why I blinked out. If I'm being honest with you guys, there's only one card that I want. I'm not gonna say which one it is. Anyway, thank you for coming to my very chaotic magic sesh. I don't know how to talk about it, but if you've made it this far into the video, thank you for watching. Sometimes I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about anymore, but yeah, let me know if you want to watch me talk about magic more. Goodbye and thank you.